we go. There we go. That's how you do it, my friend. That's how you do it. Peace, peace. What's good, everyone? Greetings, 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 greetings. All right. Greetings, Mr. Shiny Black. Peace, Quan. What's good with you? Let me know if I'm coming in loud and clear. Can you give me the thumbs up, peace sign, black power sign, something? Let me know if I'm coming in clear. Victor Monroe, what's good with you? Hassan Burton, Quan, what's good? John Shahid Jackson, Mr. Anthony Shane Watson, yo, Bean. I'm in the lab tomorrow, bro. Knocking down this goddamn track. All right. Mr. Enoch Muhammad, peace, what's good with you? Brother Heru, loud and clear? All right, got you. All right. Now, sis, you got to help me how to pronounce. I got Tracy, let me see. Oh, Tracy, it's just double Tracy. All right, got you. Greetings, peace, what's going on, everyone? All right, wait for this thing to build in the meantime, between time. You need everybody to collect your thoughts, take some deep breaths, drink some water. All right. All right. All right. Now you know they roguing outside. Y'all can hear all of that. Hold on. All right. All right, greetings. I am sipping water from my Marin glass. All right. Regular old water. Just some regular old water out of my beautiful, really looks black, but it's like really dark, extra dark blue. All right. Oh, yeah, I'm going to talk about the course tonight. It's coming. As a matter of fact, if you haven't signed up for the course, please send me a text message at 678-557-2919 or an email, seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. I'm going to send the information out tomorrow morning as soon as I have the grand rising. All right. If you do not get a letter in your inbox tomorrow morning, hit me up. All right. No. Zoka_Omo. Hit me up on Sirius Mindz Info. gmail.com, or text me 678-557-2919. All right. All right. All right. First of all, I'll say greetings to everyone. Hold on for a second. All right. I want to say greetings to everyone. And I want to thank, of course, my man, Mr. Shane Shakur. Definitely wanted to come through, but he's still getting over the flu. All right. All right. Peace. What's up, man? Cornell West Theory checking in. Peace. What's good? So shout out to Shane, not here tonight. Shout out to Quan, Alex Little. Thank y'all for holding it down. And of course, Miss Soleil for participating when she can. All right. The flu is going around. There's about 8 people I know right now that are sick. All right. So brothers and sisters, just some basic things which you should already know, but I think we need to be mindful of. We talk about and post and wear the t-shirt and the bumper sticker about what herb can do what, but until you take it out of your medicine cabinet, open it up, put it in your hand like this. Hold on. All right. I mean, what? They're not going to heal you or help you stay healthy in the bottle, you have to take it. And you have to take it according to how it's, instructed you to take it on the instructions that's given to you. So it's like, come on, you're just not going to get healthy just by osmosis. All right, you're not going to stay healthy that way. You have to take the herbs, plain and simple. All right. Of course, Wednesday night we normally do mic check 1 2 1 2, but we Wednesday Kuumba, as they say in the ATL, Christmas fell on Wednesday, and I think New Year's is gonna fall on Wednesday. So we're just gonna push mic check 1 2 1 2 way back in January somewhere, and I'll announce it. Hopefully we can have a new flyer to announce the mic check 1 2 1 2. You're right, Quans. Chlorophyll, spirulina, and get yourself some moringa. All right. What I'm taking right here is the wellness formula. I forgot who sells the wellness formula, but yeah. All right. You have to take the herbs. You have to stay away from the dairy. All right. You have to be able to listen to your body and what it's telling you. All right. So if you get the scratchiness in the back of the throat, then you know you might need to find you some golden seal and some echinacea. All right. Echinacea. Yeah. So you might need to get some camu camu. You might need to double up on the vitamin C. And what I've learned recently, you might want to double up on the vitamin D, because most vegans, vegetarians, are vitamin D deficient. So, yes. All right. So then, of course, there's nothing wrong with taking some ginseng and some B12. So when it happens, you have the energy to kind of want to get up, kiss the sun, put your feet in the earth, all right, and make it happen. Then, of course, just on a daily, you might want to do some black elderberry, the real strong black elderberry, all right? Can we do that? All right. So those are my recommendations. And there's a few other things that I'm sure, recipes that people have out there, the garlic, the ginger, and some other things. But it's your mindset, all right? If you're sick and you think you have the flu, it's going to pass, and you still Okay, you're right. Black seed oil. Yep. And you just think it's going to pass just because it's going to pass? Because, yeah, no. The flu is getting stronger and stronger and stronger every single year. All right? Remember, the first thing you should be putting in your body in the morning is water, and the last thing is water. All right? All right. Okay. So I don't want to give the whole health class because I wanted to talk about Kwanzaa. So right now I need, when sick, I take turmeric, honey, ginger, lemon, and cayenne pepper. I love that recipe. Thank you very much. All right. So to everyone that's just joining us, Miss Thorpe, Tamika McCrae, Mahogany, what's good? It's Professor Griff, and of course this is Sirius Mindz. All right. RNTV. And I got some beautiful things to announce after we got the remedies for the flu that's going around, hitting everyone out the way. I'm sure y'all got it. All right. The other thing I wanted to talk about was is the class, the course. So I just want to let Quan know, Alex, and about 10 other people that's already signed up for the class. I'm sending out the letter tomorrow morning. I didn't want to send it out 2 days ago. I didn't want to send it out yesterday. I wanted to send it out Christmas Eve, and I didn't want to interrupt anyone's vibe because I didn't want to send it out and it get lost. This is the first day of Kwanzaa, and we're going to talk about the principles of Kwanzaa, and what better way to do that than to dive into the whole idea of putting together and participating and coming together on a course. All right, that will definitely enhance what we know, what we should know. All right, and what we should be striving to know, and then what we can kind of know and then pass down and pass on to our children. All right. All right. Jay Stees, what's good? Thanks, man. Really appreciate you, Mr. Jay Stees. All right. I forgot to mention, if you would like to donate to independent media, especially the Sirius Mindz, you can cash at me at $ Professor Griff. That's $ Professor Griff. I really appreciate everyone's support. Tomorrow when I do my show, Freestyle Fridays, I'm going to shout out everyone that has donated. Just people I don't know. They've checked out the broadcast. They said, okay, I like what the brother's doing. Here you go. Let me do my part and let me help. All right. JC's all the way from Richmond in the building. I need to know what's good with you. All right. So the course, real quick, just so we can kind of move on with the Kwanzaa conversation. The course is entitled An Alternative Black Studies Course. All right. So before you jump on any religious bandwagon or whatever to dismiss the idea of having a course like that from the title, I can't do anything about that. It's alternative because I am basing it on the fundamental principles that our ancestors and now our elders and our ancestors have laid out. I'm standing on their shoulders, and we're reaching and we're pulling up as we're climbing. All right. I put principles in place based on that. These are not my principles. All right. I don't even want to take credit for them, because once you do that, then you're held directly responsible for them. And we have to understand how this particular thing works. All right. So I'm going to click on. I've built out the necessary platform and the website that the course is going to be, where the course is going to be held, and had to spend a few dollars to get some things straight, get some things done, new logo, new look kind of thing. So yeah. Okay. So let me just go to the website. All right. Let me go here. All right. Don't want to go there. Nope. Don't want to go there. I want to go here. All right. Let me click this. The course is entitled Alternative Black Studies Course. All right. Now, the Alternative Black Studies course, which is a self-paced out online studies program that includes online, outline and overview instruction from video clips, from PDFs, from ebooks, from audio books, and from maps and charts and graphs. We've pulled all of that together to put together a dynamic Black Studies course for everyone. Now, this is not only for the person that just wants to obtain knowledge itself. This is for the mom that knows her child is in school and not getting an adequate, healthy dose of what it is to understand herself via Black history. This is for that individual or those individuals. This is for the brother that already has knowledge itself and needs a refresher course. This is for the sister that works overtime and don't have time to read the hundreds of thousands of books that it takes to get a knowledge itself. This is for the sister at homeschool life, all right, that has a daughter that wants to educate her child. You understand what I'm saying? So this is for the brother on the go, all right, that don't have time to stop moving. So you can take the course and study it on your phone, on your tablet, on your computer. All right, it's Alternative Black Studies course. I put together 9 modules, which I'm going to drip them out. Probably 4 modules to start off, and then I'm going to drip them out probably every 30 days. All right. So what you'll be able to do in the private Facebook group, you're able to kind of come on, log on. We throw questions out there. We have discussions, and then I'll be able to send you a link to the discussions that we're going to have each and every week pertaining to the actual course, so as to guide you through the course. I'm not going to just develop the course, put it out there, and let you go by yourself. Yeah, that would be unfair. Thank you, Alex. Little, really appreciate that. That's right. It's for the young youth. Okay, got you, Alex. So to start it off, I thought I would deal with knowing and becoming and getting you to understand your purpose. Because your purpose is definitely on purpose. The course is about building the pyramid of self, starting with the foundation. All right, we're pulling from alternative sources. All right, and as y'all can see or have seen in the past, some of my alternative sources. All right, some of my alternative sources. Yeah, the sources are alternative, and they really, kind of alternative. All right. So yeah, whoa! I knocked down the whole camera. Dang, you just roguing, bro. All right. Anyway, so we have to be able. Well, I have done the hard work. All the hard work is done. I went through and combed through 1,000 books in my library. Manuscripts, maps, charts, graphs, scrolls, whatever I can get my hands on to put together 9 modules and to help you and guide you and walk you through the modules so you can get a thorough knowledge of self. I priced it out and priced it at a point where everyone can afford it. If you want the SMF, that's the Sirius Mindz Family Discount, send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Now, when I say discount, Quan will tell you it's a discount with a capital D. All right. The course is $455. All right. I'm giving it to everyone on Sirius Mindz, part of the Sirius Mindz family. When I say part of the Sirius Mindz family, if you come on, if you participate, if you donate, if you engage, if you have already, and you're already part of the private Facebook group, then you get the discount. But I'm offering that to people today. Send me the email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Can you put that back on the screen again, Quan? Let me tell you something. I put so much information in just 4 modules. 4 modules should be enough to carry you to the next 6 months. Because some of the things, can you imagine Just in module 1, right? $455, Tito Saunders. If you're part of the Sirius Mindz family, you get it for $255. It's just $85 every month for 3 months. We good. That's what I'm offering it to the family. Now, once it's up and it's done, yeah, the recordings will be done, the interaction, the questions, everything will be, and it'll be robust. When I say robust, can you imagine if I said to you right now, we're going to have to define a list of about 40 terms in order for us to start and begin to have right-minded thinking or right thinking. All right? So we have to know some of the terms that we're using. We have to know them from an African God-centric perspective. All right? And when I talk like this, Alex Little, his voice is in the back of my head, and I'm like, the sister was right all along. It's cool to come on here and have subjects that everyone else on YouTube is talking about, but it's cool to have something on the side for those of us that seriously really want to study. We need to really study. All right? Right. Homeschool life. Give thanks. I really appreciate that. People need to treat it like it's a bargain, though. Because, yeah, it's critical. Because I can tell y'all, I could name 10 books that cost me $500. So, yeah. So, yeah. I was looking for the price for this one just to let y'all know. It's like, okay, I've read this brother's book, and this is, I think, the second edition, because I've had this information before. Introduction to Black Studies, Mayalana Karinga, the gentleman who gave us Kwanzaa. All right. So even though 2020 is not going to be, January 1st is not going to be a new year, we're going to treat it like it's a new year coming out of this period, this dark period in December. All right. It's cold. It's dark. You understand what I'm saying? We've got past and through. We're in the process of getting through the winter solstice. We need to give birth to something new. That thing that we need to give birth to, that new thing, is a new mindset, a new spirit, and a new you. I want to be able to help you build the pyramid of self. I don't want to sound like one of these guys that's trying to sell the course. All right? What I'm actually trying to do is to get you to understand this very basic principle in what I'm trying to get over to you. And that basic principle is this. You need to make a small investment in yourself. All right? Okay? You need to make the investment back into yourself. I made an investment when I bought this $120 book. I think I caught it on sale for $90. I made an investment of $100. All right? What is my investment? $100. What am I going to get out of it? What I need to get out of it to help me build Professor Griff, to build character, to build integrity. All right? Because I didn't get this in high school. All right? I got this while I was in high school, but I didn't get it at the school. All right? So what I'm doing for everyone, especially the generation coming behind my generation, all right? Because so many people say, well, where do I start? What do I do? And where do I begin? What information do I put together? If you was to start out on your own, putting all this information together, all right, you would spend well over $455. Trust me, you will. You will. So what I'm doing is helping you invest in yourself. All right? Okay. So, if I showed you just the stack of books, material that I have here, can I honestly say this 500? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18 books. Probably $500 worth. How long would it take me to go through that and develop some kind of understanding? It would probably take me a minute. But the beautiful thing, when I was coming up, I was able to sit in study groups. And that was a beautiful thing. So I was able to sit with other people, read some stuff, and hear other people reading some stuff, and draw up an understanding of it, coming together, asking questions, bouncing things off of one another. So basically, the online course is a course that you take, and all outside of the course on Facebook and YouTube are the groups that we get together and we study the information. All right. Now the groups are private. The We're not coming on social media like this for everyone. It's not for everyone. And I'm not trying to exclude anyone. If you are the kind of individual that you have spent your last $500 on frivolous stuff, like just the other day, you celebrated Christmas, and you probably purchased things that them toys will break tomorrow. By the end of this weekend, them toys are broken up. All right, Thriller's gone. Tree is, I don't know what's happening with the tree, because they got some trees that be staying up all year now. I didn't want to come on Christmas and be the Scrooge and ruin everybody's unholy day. All right, some people take that very serious. By all means, do your thing. I'm growing out of from being that particular individual that's going to come on and keep reminding you of the same information I gave you last year about Christmas. You already know it. So why would I waste my time coming back on to tell you that it's a demonic, unholy day? Why do I have to come on and tell you it's satanic? Why do I got to come on and break down the light bulbs and the tree and how you bow picking up the gifts and the North Star and Santa and the reindeer and the sled and the Nordic satanic Saint Nick, who's the devil? And come on, y'all already know all of that stuff, man. I'm not wasting my time with that stuff anymore. All right, in 2020, I'll be 60 years old. I'll be considered an elder. So I'm trying to step up into my eldership or elderhood. All right. So if you want to continue to take your children and pass on that satanic, demonic rituals that you do every year with Christmas, by all means, be my guest. You do your thing. I'm just not going to be a part of that. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. So, the Alternative Black Studies course. Now, if I would have gave it some fly African name, like what we're about to discuss tonight with the nguzosaba, which is Kwanzaa, it would have turned most of y'all off, because y'all ain't trying to be African. All right? I just simply called it, it's an Alternative Black Studies course. All right? Okay. So I decided that we need to understand this concept of you being God and goddesses. All right? We solving our own issues from pulling from within instead of looking outside the self. All right? To solve the solutions to the self. Okay? It's not necessary. Having a Facebook account is cool, but we have a private group on Facebook. So if you just need, peace, Queen, Miss Soleil, what's good with you? If you just need to sign up for Facebook just to participate in the group that we're going to have, the private group, I'd say do it, because it's well worth it. The information in the course is a beautiful thing, but what we get from one another in the private group and what we get from the unlisted talks that we're going to have on YouTube, we have to be able to take. See, this is what I mean by alternative. I'm not in a position where I can see y'all every other day or every week where we're sitting in a group face to face. How I did it coming up. So we have to do it online, and y'all in multiple different cities. There's a couple of people from London that want to take the course. All right. What beautiful way to do that than to take advantage of technology and make it work for you. All right. So if we can do Facebook private group, Zoom unlisted talks on YouTube, and we can do Zoom, whatever we need to do, we have to make it work. If they come up with a new software tomorrow, we have to make that work for us. Hell, if they shut all the software down, we have to try something else. All right. So email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Remember, repetition is the mother of learning. One more time. seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. All right. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it up through PayPal, how people can pay through the website that I had set up. All right. And what I'm going to do over the weekend is actually launch the site. All right. The people that have already paid money, what I'm going to do is run you back through the site, since I've already got payments from you guys in advance. And thank you for the people like Alex Little, Rashida Scott, a few other people that paid in advance, because they're serious about it. You understand what I'm saying? They're serious about it. I want to thank all of the scholarly contemporary brother Bryce Clemens. That's right. Thank you, Mr. Bryce Clemens, sir. Double B Brandell, Bowen. Kwan says she's going to sponsor someone, which is a beautiful thing. But the beautiful thing about this particular course is this. People like Kwan said, okay, I'm busy, I'm doing my thing, I'm hustling, grinding, putting some things together, but I'm going to sponsor someone else, which is a beautiful thing. All right? You're right. Serious inquiries only. This is not for everyone. All right? And I am going to go through a weeding out process. All right? Because if you're going to be serious, listen, it has taken me a long time and a lot of like man hours to put together this course. I want people to approach it and take it serious. That if I said to you, I wanted to be able to contact the brother who put together this scroll in order for me to incorporate it into the course. We have to take this serious, because the brother took time to put this together. All right. So when we do the part, when we break down the timeline, I expect a few people to go on his website and purchase the scroll. I mean, what is wrong with that? That's just us supporting one another. All right. And it's things like this that makes this course so beautiful, because you're not going to find this anywhere. All right. I mean, you find it in certain different places as individual pieces, but pulling it all together. Wow. Yeah. It's a critical, beautiful thing, but it's critical because it takes some insight after you discover you have hindsight. And the hindsight and the insight causes you to develop some foresight. All right, I don't want to sound too poetic, but yeah, I would like to be on the course list. If you'd like to be on the course list, email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com, or just send me a text message at 678-557-2919. I'm unrolling this so I can just show people what I'm talking about. So already, if we're standing on the shoulders of all those that came before us, and I'm saying to you, we're going to build on what Maulana Karenga gave us. All right, in the Black Studies course, Introduction to Black Studies. He has an introduction to Black Studies. Just an introduction is 400 pages at $100. One book. All right, so what I'm saying is I've pulled from different sources. I was able to sit down with a few brothers. When I have 5 of these. I've donated one to the Akabin House and a few other institutions, educational institutions. All right. But I'm saying to everyone, to go and open up a timeline like this. All right. Just the first 3 panels, it will activate something in you. You say, now, wait a minute, man. You mean to tell me there's parts of the brain that I haven't activated, that I've learned how to think holistically, and I focus, meditate, and I focus on being my God and Goddess self? You mean to tell me I can activate certain parts of the brain? Yes, indeed. There's certain parts of the brain that we don't even use. All right? So it's the feminine, which is rhythm, masculine, which is words, numbers, analysis, sequence, lists, emotional, rational side. All right, we're going to have a methodic approach to this and balance this out. All right, but we're going to break down and go through the entire timeline. All right. And this is just one of the things that we're going to do. When we talk about going through 5 and 10 and 50,000 years worth of history, giving you a foundation. All right. This is one of the things that we're going to go through. All right. Which is one of the scrolls. All right. Just that alone is a course in and of itself. Would you agree? Wouldn't you agree? Oh, thank you, good brother. I really appreciate that, man. Thank you, bro. The brothers reminded me to let people know that Public Enemy is receiving in 2020 the Lifetime Achievement Award from the Grammys. Thank y'all very much. Thank you to everyone that have congratulated us and congratulated me personally. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. As you can see, I'm still on my job. Still the Minister of Information. Still putting information out there. All right. All right. So just this alone. All right. So we're not going to dive too much into this. We're going to save this for the course. But just this information alone in this little scroll. All right. And this is only, just doesn't even take up like one there. This is one module. All right. So what I did was I went through the scroll and I took down those necessary books that will support this. So I can give you a book list as you go through to build the pyramid of self. You're writing and you keeping track of your progress. I put together PDFs. I put together audio books. And I put together YouTube clips to help us move along. All right? Okay. So it's thorough. It's robust. It'll probably take you, I laid it out for 3 months, but it'll probably take most people 6 months to go through it because it's that in depth. All right. Okay. I put some exercises in there, which kind of tedious. I put tests in there, little tests. I've tracked down those people and that have those that information out there that actually have put tests out there to test black people. I put them in the curriculum. I mean, in the curriculum, in the course. All right. I put words to define, questions to answer. All right. So if you would like to take the course, the Alternative Black Studies course, once again, email me at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. I think it's very necessary for us to understand this whole concept of the black light. All right. What do you mean by black light? I kept hearing this concept. Black is the absence of color. No. You're so thoroughly, terribly wrong. Absence. Black is the essence of every color. Every color is in black. Every color is in black. Every color comes from black. White is the absence of color. That's why in Spanish they call it blanco. All right. It's those kind of things that so I develop a concept. It's those kind of things that we need to know. So based on things like that, I've developed a concept called the black light. All right. It's light, but the light is in black. So I asked the question that Shashi McIntyre asked us to ask ourselves. Are there windows in the womb? And this may sound kind of deep to you right now, but it's not deep at all. Once you understand that you're gods and goddesses having a human experience, all right, you're going to automatically challenge everything that you think you already know. All right? So we have to, Rick Ali Muhammad, we have to talk about black melanin. All right? So we have to talk about this idea of black light, the pineal gland, the God concept outside of the Eurocentric concept of God. You understand what I'm saying? And put things back in its proper perspective so we can understand them. All right? I think it's a beautiful thing, but I'm going to end this part of it. And inshallah, hopefully, I will see the vast majority of y'all in class. You move through the class at your own pace. All right. The date is January 6th, 2020 is the starting date. That day, all right, that day, the green light goes on the website. You're able to go on the website, browse through it, sign up for the class. Anyone that wants to sign up for the class prior to that, all right, to start on the January 6th date, because that's the day I'm actually giving the talk. I'm actually going to give it at night. I'm going to see how many people sign up, and I'm going to give the talk January 6th that evening. All right. And it's an introductory talk that I want to give, introducing the course. All right. So it's an introductory talk that I'm going to give on January 6th. All right. And we're just going to go over and touch on each module. All right. I'm going to record that. I'm going to store it away in case someone joins the class in May or June. They can go back and see what we did in January. So you can move at your own pace. The beautiful thing about the people that's coming on now, you get a chance to experience it live as it's happening as we develop it. I did the framework, did the research, put it in, and now we're going to walk it out. All right? Okay. So hopefully I'll be able to be on with everyone on the course once a week. You'll know between January and March, January 15th and March 15th, I'm always on tour with the Black History 101 Mobile Museum. We're going to have that class as part of the course. But it's not going to be open to everyone. All right? Sign up now. All right? Send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. If you cannot invest, all right, the necessary money that it takes to invest back into yourself for you to get knowledge of self, yeah, I don't know what you're going to wait on. All right, that whole concept of waiting on a savior is not going to happen. The one that you're waiting on is you. In the beginning of the course, I talk about knowing and becoming. Your purpose is on purpose. And then we talk about your God having a human experience called you. I was in search of God and I found and bumped into Griff. All right. These concepts may be outside of what you normally think of yourself, but trust me. All right. Trust me. All right. So tomorrow I'm going to be talking about my brother Malcolm Black Dot's people who put out a book. I'm going to be diving into his book. Shout out to Black Dot. Shout out to Malcolm. Shout out to Urban X TV. All right. And of course, we're going to be, I'm going to dive into the book, piece it apart, ask some questions, see if I can get them on the line. All right. So we can build, so we can talk. All right. So yeah. So I hope y'all are up for the course. I want to see y'all in class. Let's make it happen. So let's dive into this Kwanzaa thing real quick. So the nguzosaba. Please, someone tell me this concept. The nguzosaba. I already told you the Dr. Maulana Karenga, who is the author of not only this book, but where's my other one? I took them downstairs. Introduction to Black Studies. The gentleman that gave us Kwanzaa. The 7 principles of Kwanzaa, or the nguzosaba, are the set of ideals created by Dr. Maulana Karenga. Each day of Kwanzaa emphasizes a different principle to strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. So when someone says to you, let's practice this right now. When someone says to you, Barigani, what do you say? Soleil, if I said Barigani, what do you say? Kwan, if I said Barigani, what do you say? Alex Little, if I said Barigani, what do you say? Homeschool Life, if I said Barigani during the first day of Kwanzaa, what do you say? She says free the land. No, you say Umoja. And every day you say Barigani, that's how you greet someone. You give the day. All right. Thank you very much. Those of y'all that are out there that know. All right. So tomorrow, if I said Abarigani, what would you say? Come on, talk to me. Samin Hotep said, I'm just a student. I'm here to learn. All right. Yeah, Umoja is unity. So it's the 7 principles of Kwanzaa, 7 days. We're going to light a candle each day. All right. Thank you very much, Homeschool Life. Really appreciate you. All right. Okay. Now listen. We are going to hold on for a second. Let's just break down the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. All right. Kwanzaa has 7 core principles, or the nguzosaba. All right. When someone says Abarigani, you answer on what principle it is that day. Today is Umoja, Umoja, which is unity. All right. To strive for the and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race. You have to actively do something today. All right. To play out that particular principle on this day of Kwanzaa. What did you do today to bring and have unity? All right. What did you do today to have unity? All right. Did you contact somebody you're having beef with? All right. Did you allow them to have the discussion with you, to apologize, to mend things? All right. Did you connect with old friends? Did you connect with people? Did you come connect and filter out all of those fake friends that you have on YouTube and contact some of the real people that's sitting in your phone that you should have contacted? What did you do today? All right, to carry out that principle. All right. What did you do today to carry out that principle? All right. The second day of Kwanzaa, the second principle is Kujichagulia. Don't worry about it. I got a thick African tongue like you. Kujichagulia. Just say it slow. Kujichagulia. Kujichagulia is self-determination. All right? Self-determination. We have to be able to determine for the self what is good for the self. All right? So as yoga and soul, I've often heard Soleil teach from the yogi perspective, if you on a journey of the self, through the self, back to the self, then Kujichagulia fits in right in with that, simply because you have to determine for the self. Kujichagulia. Self-determination. You have to determine for the self what's good for the self. All right? Self as an individual, self as in family, self as in community, self as in nation, self as in race, self as in human family. All right? Ujima, which is collective. The third principle is Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Collective work. Not only your work, but collective work. What work are we going to do on the third day that we can come together with someone else and have a collective work and then be responsible for that work? All right? Collective work and responsibility. All right? Some of us don't even work in behalf of black people. Some of us just go to 9 to 5 and that's our work and then that's it, and yeah, let somebody else do all the other stuff. No, we have to have collective individual work. My work connects with your work, and then it's collective work. All right? And then we have to, all of us collectively have to be responsible for that work. All right? Responsibility. The ability to respond. The spawn side, the response. Meaning to go back, do over, repeat, bind back to. The ability to respond. All right? The responsibility. All right? Respond to the ability. What does that actually mean? The Creator deposited in you already, but you have to respond to that thing. You are laying dormant within inside of you. You got to go in there and activate you, pull it forward, and make it happen. Fourth principle, Ujamaa. All right, cooperative economics. Some of y'all got economics going on, but it's not cooperative. You got economics going on for you. You ain't cooperating with nobody else. I'm saying to you, cooperative economics. Make the economics work not only for you, but as an individual, for your family, your community, and your nation. Because at the end of the 7 principles, we got to put them all together. And we got to do 7 Harambees. And why do we do that? See, we have to develop our own principles. And this is what Maulana Karinga gave us. And shout out to all of those people that are actively trying to get a knowledge of self. I see you. All right. And y'all know who I'm talking about. I see y'all out there actively trying to get a knowledge of self, actively searching for the books, actively on YouTube, piecing together, sitting down with a pen and pad on YouTube, taking the notes and actively putting some things in place. Something got to change in 2020. 2020 is, we got to get our vision right. Am I right or wrong? Not this vision, but this vision, the third eye vision. Follow what I'm saying? The 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th principle is Nia, which is purpose, which is the first thing that I talk about. Second thing, pardon me, I talk about in the online course, the alternative black studies course, knowing and becoming on purpose. All right. What is your purpose? And your purpose is on purpose. What is your purpose? What is your Nia? You have to have a purpose. Everything has a purpose. Creator wouldn't have created you without a purpose. You need to become familiar with your purpose. That's it. And you've been shirking in your duty and your responsibility of understanding your purpose. That's why we walk in the planet aimlessly, not knowing our purpose. So once you know your purpose and I know my purpose, we can collectively come together. All right, like minds, because serious minds are going to attract serious minds any old way. Come together and make it happen in a creative way, which is the 6th principle, which is Kuumba. 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 Creativity. When's the last time you created something? We keep talking about the creator, and we always looking outside of the self. No, you the creator. All right? When's the last time you created something, though? Talk to me. When is the last time you created something? I'm waiting for the answer. Somebody talk to me. Kwan said, every day. Kwan says, I'm an architect. I create every single day. Umoja, Khadijah. Khadijah, peace, queen, where you been? All right? All right. When's the last time we created something? Kuumba, creativity. If I don't create something every single day, I feel lost, man. I'm sparking thoughts, trying to activate other people. And that's what I put on the first thing. They got a call to action button on the website I developed for the course, right? So I changed the call to action to a call to activate, to self-activate. We need a call to self-activate. I'm going to break that down in a second. But we need a call to self-activate. All right? Last but not least, the last principle, that we're supposed to be lighting a candle every day and let it burn. Not to usher let it burn. I'm just talking let it burn though. All right? Some of us don't even incorporate any rituals other than religious rituals into our lives. All right? Why do we have to be one-dimensional people when we gave all of this to the world, to everyone else? Why do we have to be one-dimensional? I could do Kwanzaa today. I do some other rituals, some Yoruba rituals tomorrow, some voodoo rituals the next day. What's wrong with that? Why do we have to be one-dimensional? All right? How many people have taken my instructions from the Warriors Tapestry and put an altar together? All right? That's one of the things I want to do in the course. We're going to put an altar together. A Sirius Mindz altar. Can we do that? Raise your hand if y'all like to help me do that. Come on, talk to me, y'all. Y'all killing me. Can we put the Sirius Mindz altar together? Come on. That's right. Yeah, y'all got to be real clear with me. I'm creating rituals to bring High John the Conqueror through. That's beautiful. We can channel these things. We are multidimensional. You understand what I'm saying? We are. Some Palo Santo. Don't let these people take our rituals and turn them into witchcraft and turn them into things that you hate while they secretly use them. Yo, did you hear what I just said? No, y'all didn't. You just didn't hear what I said. Do not let these people take our rituals, use them in secret societies and secret rituals, but then tell us that this is demonic or satanic or voodoo is evil and all this other kind of stuff. When they take our same rituals and they use them, they take our same symbols and use them. Don't let them do that. We taking our rituals back. All right? That time is up, man. We got to activate a different part of our brains, man, in order to set this stuff in motion, bro. For real. I am growing to the point where I want to be able to understand that you could be African, God-centered, African-centered, and still be able to congregate, hang out with, study with, be a part of all of these other groups because we multidimensional. All right? We can't fall into those rituals because those rituals set us back. We have to incorporate our own rituals. Our people hid the rituals inside of what we were allowed to do on the plantation. And those that were already here and those that didn't come over that were already here connected with those that came over and just reminded those that these are the rituals that, that we both share because it's in the genetic code. All we got to do is go in and unlock it. Once we do that, we the same people. We the same people. The one that came on the ship and the one that was already here, they're the same people. So we're not going to get caught up into that. All right? Yeah. We're going to be able to tap into the Akashic record and draw and pull down what we need to pull down. We got to be able to pull together those things that heal us. All right? We got to pull together those things that heal us. If what you've been in and been trying out all this time haven't healed you yet, it's about time you tried something new. Really, not anything new, something old that's new to you. All right? Anyway, the 7 principles of Kwanzaa is the nguzosaba. Umoja, which is unity. Kujichagulia, self-determination. Ujima, collective work and responsibility. Ujama, cooperative economics. Nia is purpose. Kuumba, creativity. And Imani is faith. All right? Imani is faith, to sum it up. And then we sum it up with 7 Harambees. Somebody please tell me, why do we do the 7 Harambees? Talk to me. Come on now. Come on. Come on, talk to me. Why do we do the 7 Harambees?
And the 6th day of Kwanzaa is wow, this is really complicated. The 6th day is Kuumba.
Harold Kennedy Uberwitz was my history teacher. He was culturally sensitive.
And on Kuumba, the elder, okay, that would be me, leads everyone in the Harambee salute. And that goes like, Harambee! Okay, great. So who wants to join me in the Harambee salute? Anyone? Huey? You sure? It's Kwanzaa. Okay, no problem. Here we go. Harambee! 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 Harambee!
Okay, that was the Boondocks. Yeah. Wow. Anyway, we are sending our children to schools to have them taught by people that are not culturally sensitive. I almost made it through yesterday. Without having to curse someone out. Oh man, Professor Griff, man, I've been following you for like 10 years, man. But, well, if you've been following me for 10 years, then you know not to send no bullshit like Merry Christmas. Then why are you? I said I wasn't going to curse. Here I am. I'm supposed to be the head instructor of a course I designed to put together to elevate people's consciousness. I want to be able to use the best words that this bastard language called English has to offer. I'm a work in progress, though. Work with me. Like I was saying, I almost got through yesterday. There's some people that just rubbed me the wrong way because you know not to send me no Merry Christmas stuff, man. You don't do that. It's like, don't do that. And then some people are slick. I'm talking about people with X and Bay and Muhammad behind their name or in their names. So-called conscious people, I'm like, bruh, don't do that. Don't do that. I mean, Ishaka Musa Barashango laid it out in African people and European holidays in his monumental work. We gonna disrespect that man? That grand elder? Nah, we can't do that. So, happy holidays? What holiday are you talking about? And why are you so damn happy? You done spent $489 on 3 damn toys. Why are you, what you happy about? Light bill gonna be off the meat rack. You understand what I'm saying? Somebody gonna be mad at you because you ain't get the right color truck or baby doll or whatever. You ain't put up enough lights that almost burned the house down last year. All right. Your happy ass walking through goddamn Targets or Targets or Wally World talking about fa la 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 la, and you don't even know what that shit mean. Oh damn! I said I wasn't gonna curse. Let me tone it down. So I'm bringing it down. Come on. Riley Freeman is writing a letter to Santa.
What are you doing? I'm writing a letter to Santa. Dear Santa, you are a bitch nigga. Wait, hold on. Dear Santa, you are a bitch ass nigga. I heard the mall is hiring extra security to protect you. That's a bitch move, Santa. I'm coming for that ass again until you pay what you owe. Sincerely yours, the Santa Star.
Riley Freeman wants Santa to pay what he owes. What does Santa owe little black kids? All right? Come on, Mom and Dad. Stop the foolishness, all right? You start out lying to children. So we're not, Alex, I want to, but I don't. I don't want to break down the whole holiday and get into the sign. No, I tell you what, when we study that aspect of Barry Shango's work inside of the, yeah, you're right, Santa owe reparations. We ain't gonna talk about that though. But when we talk about that aspect of how we need to go into that so we don't do a piss poor job in the few minutes that we have, we're gonna dive into that in the course. And we're gonna break down Barry Shango's work. All right? You're right, Sonny. Sirius Mindz, you're absolutely correct, man. So, damn, Bean, you said being broke and happy. I don't know too many people that are happy broke, man, during this time of the year. It's just, no, we should try to do something different, man. We should try to do something different. All right. I am well past my hour, but there's one other thing that I would like to discuss if y'all don't mind. It's on the same subject. But this whole idea of putting together and putting in place, all right, the thinking that it's going to take to bring to a close and an end, and I know I'm going out on a limb by saying this, to bring to a close or bring to an end the constant bickering that I'm seeing online. That group arguing with this group, that YouTuber with this influencer, and this guy that's supposed to be doing this over here arguing and cursing this one out, and all in front of, all in front of people, all in front of those that we're supposed to be doing all this for. It is really true. You're right, Quan. It's truly pathetic. It's like, but those of us that tune in, and I'm guilty. I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty of tuning in to see who's saying what about. And I'm like, but at the end of the day, it tears me down. And I'm like, wow, man. It's like, what's the point? It's like, what's the point? So this one sounds better or gets more followers, or it's like, no, man. It's really disheartening. Truly is, man. It truly is. What we need to do, each one of us need to be responsible for that. If these two people over here, these two dudes keep arguing about whatever they're arguing about, then look, it's like, I'm not going to tune into you guys until y'all chill with that. All right? Until we chill with that. Then you can tune back in. Because we're not going to get rid of those individuals. But those individuals got a lesson to learn. And I don't want to be a part of the whole idea of them tearing one another down, tearing the fiber, talk about each other's mothers and children and how they look. And that is childish, man. Social media, digital heroin. You're right. No. You know something? We're only going to get respect throughout the world when we begin to come together and show people that we're the God and goddesses that we are. That we're the same ones that built the pyramids. That we're the same ones that set all the high sciences and mathematics in motion. All right. That activated the melanin and put the stars and adorned the universe with planets and stars and set the sun in motion. We did that. But by the look of things, when you turn on YouTube and you see how these people conducting themselves, you can't tell that we the same people that did that. I'm not even in the middle of that. Hopefully my name is not mentioned in it. But I see how we cutting into each other. And then I see how y'all go handle those other people that blatantly disrespect us. That blatantly disrespect us. I had a beautiful texting conversation with a young brother, and he really truly wanted to know, man. He says, all this time I've been calling myself a Hebrew. I saw this documentary, and it said the Hebrews never existed. Only in the literature. So that brother's searching. Who am I to come along to destroy and shoot down the Hebrew or the Hebrew Israelite or the doctrine or the whatever, cut into them and destroy that young man? Now, I'm responsible for him. All right? I'm directly responsible for him. So I'm thinking what we should do is study. What is wrong with that? If you ask me something on here, I tell you straight up, I don't know. And I will get off of here and go find out. So the next time I have the discussion with you, I'm like, yo, you remember you asked me about the tectonic plates or the teutonic plates? I got some information for you. Here it is. That's how we should approach it. We got to be able to destroy that Willie Lynch chip in us on where we want to destroy one another. Because what happens when I see these two people arguing, and I've seen a lot of people on YouTube and social media going at each other's throats, man. I'm like, wow. And this is the example. Someone says to educate a people by Nwalimu Baruti is the top 3 books I've ever read. And that individual that said that is absolutely correct. And this is the book that they're talking about. I ran into Baruti accidentally on purpose the other day at the gas station. And he said, I got a new book out. I said, yeah, man, I got it. I've been reading it. I said, to educate the people. He says, no, I got another one out. I'm like, damn, bro, I just got this one. So I got to stop by and get the other one and show some support for Imani Baruti. Of course, his work is in the alternative Black Studies course. All right. Shout out to all of them beautiful women that showed up and showed out for the self-defense course, man. The rape prevention self-defense course. Love you all to life. The next phase of that, we're going to the gun range and we're going to make it happen. All right. This book has to be part of the curriculum. It got to be part of the course. Right? Listen, all of us are saying we're tired of hearing them argue, fuss, fight, cut each other down. We can't be a part of it. We just say to ourselves, nope, I'll tune back into you when you stop cursing, fighting, tearing another black man down or a black woman down. You understand what I'm saying? I'm coming in January, male self-defense class, okay? Anyway, yeah, it's hard for me to hear that kind of vitriol and venom at one another, and then to see that individual is trying to, trying to do this and that over there. How? No. Integrity above everything, man. By any, every, and all means necessary, man. Integrity comes first. All right? And we have to be, and this is the reason why we have to go down and break down not only the nguzosaba, we have to break down the 42 laws of Ma'at. We have to go through the entire list, all 42 declarations of Ma'at. All right? There's no other way around it. We have to. Because obviously we're missing something. We're missing something. Because if we have the laws of Ma'at and we're not following them, you have them, claim you know them, but you're cursing another black man and woman out online where the whole world can see, where it's permanent and forever, in perpetuity, forever, ever, forever. No. You're right, page 112 in the Warrior's Tapestry. No, we can't do that. No. sometimes, and I need you to understand, you know, the inner working of Griff working with Griff. Sometimes when things leave my mouth, I want to be able to grab them and pull it back and say it different. But, you know, sometimes the passion won't let me. Sometimes, you know. So, yeah. Zoka. Oh, don't worry about it. I'm on it. Of course, you know I got Marcus Mosiah Garvey in the curriculum. You know I got the Most Honorable Elijah Muhammad and Noble Drew Ali, J.A. Rogers. Come on, stop. Ivan Van Sertima. Come on, it's Professor Griff, man. Come on, stop that. I know you just checking in on me, but come on now. All right? No, you're right, Khadijah. You're right. So my thing is those people that are not coming in January, they probably need to get their money right because they spent too much on Christmas. Will probably come in March or April or whatever. You move at your own pace. You can come in when you want to. All right, it's a beautiful thing. But more than likely, we're not going to be repeating those online things that we're doing. That's why I said come in January, be a part of it, make it happen. All right, once again, it's the Alternative Black Studies course. All right, for the Sirius Mindz family, the code that you're going to look for is the Alternative Black Studies course. In parentheses or in brackets, it'll say SMF. Remember this code. I'm giving it to y'all now. All right. It's the only way that you're going to get the discount. And the discount is a $200 discount. The course is $455. I'm giving it to everybody tonight that's part of the Sirius Mindz family, SMF Sirius Mindz family. All right, for $255. All right. Send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. Sirius Mindz, everyone, send me an email so I can send you out the information. All right. seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. All right. So when you get the information and you click the link and you go to the website and you go look for Alternative Black Studies course, click it. I want to take that. All right. You could pay the $455 right outright. You could pay the $255 right outright. But if you want to be put on the payment plan, which will give you the discount, you got to look for the SMF code. All right. Listen, send me the email. That's the only way you're going to be able to get in. This is not for everyone. All right. If you come in the private Facebook kicking up dust, all right, there's no refunds and you will be asked to leave. All right. This is not a debate. Our lives are at stake here. All right. We are standing on the shoulders of our ancestors and kneeling at the feet of our elders who still walk among us. All right. Unity. All right. Is today's principle of the NGUZO, which is Kwanzaa. All right. Umoja, which is unity. Let's come together and make this thing happen. So for the 7 days of Kwanzaa, I'm going to come on. I'm going to talk about the Alternative Black Studies course. I'm going to give you different aspects, overview, and hopefully we can get some people in. My wife used to be a Jehovah's Witness, but since being with me, I've stressed her in this, steered her in this direction. What books could I recommend for her to read? Oh, wow. I could show you the books. See, but that's one of them questions that we need to answer in the group, in the class. So Z71LOS, yeah, I'm going to remember this question. Coming out of that religious Jehovah Witness mindset, that religious mindset into God consciousness or Christ consciousness, or knowledge of self, however you want to word it. We need to know what that process is. And he didn't beat up on his wife. He didn't beat her down and say, look, they said in ancient Kemet 10,000 years ago, bow, take that. All right, the Mao Mao, bow, 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 take that. And Timbuktu, bow, take that. We built the pyramids, take that. Hitting upside the head with ankhs and janames. And no, that brother can't do that. You got to bring people along gradually. This is why the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, as wise as he is, brought us along in degrees. This is why when you get cold in your house and you go to the thermostat, you turn it up by degrees. Not all at once, in degrees. Slowly but surely. Till it's comfortable for you. This is how we have to handle one another. I came from that religious mindset also. A straight up Baptist Christian. But I got knowledge in my teens, so yeah. Maulana Karenga, yes, was the creator of Kwanzaa. And yes, some people say that he was an FBI informant. And I guess he'll have to live that down the rest of his life. So that information is already out there and that's public. All right. But I think what we need to do is extract the best of what Maulana Karenga gave us. All right. And solo 5_5000, you need to do the same thing also. I wouldn't want anybody putting a microscope over Professor Griff's life and y'all are looking into my life like that, because I'm sure there's some things that if you looked into my life, especially my past, you say, man, that's ugly as hell. And you might not end up liking me. But when I was a child, I spoke as a child. But now I'm a grown ass man. I'm doing grown ass man things. All right. I put away childish things. That's only if you allow me to grow. Solo _5000. But if you keep me at the young Professor Griff that hooked off on a few people, then you might say, well, yeah, that dude too violent, or he too aggressive, or he too what? Give me a chance to grow. Can I grow? Most of us come by way of the South. Most of us came through that Christianity portal or doorway or gateway. Those of us that had Islam, we went to prison and got it. Or we was part of the 5% nation of Islam, part of the 5% nation of gods and earths, and we got it in the street. All right? I want to be able to bring back a day which a day where we can put our toes and our bare feet on the grass, on the earth, and be able to pull down the energy from the sun sitting under a tree and study that way. I don't want to be confined by these white walls, man. I want to be out in nature. What's wrong with that? Why can't I be by the water and study? Why can't we be outside in the sun and study? Oh, Lisa Haynes, thank you very much, sis. I really appreciate you. So what is wrong with that? And what is wrong with me going into my library and getting books that are not so popular? Getting the information that's not so popular. I'm sure you heard of the Browder Files by Anthony Browder. But we got to make this part of the curriculum to make it applicable to people's lives. I'm sure you've heard of Naeem Akbar, Breaking the Chains of Psychological Slavery. Joy DeGrew's information on post-traumatic slavery syndrome. I'm sure you heard of George G.M. James' Stolen Legacy. You probably never heard of this book, Centered, by Mwani Mukeba Mani Barudi. But we have to get this, extract the information out of here to make it applicable to your life. It's no good to me sitting on the shelf. I got it, but you don't have it. I got to make it part of the curriculum. Most of y'all, pardon me, most of y'all have this, the code. The United Independent Compensatory Code System Concept, a textbook, workbook for thought, speech, and or action for victims of racism and white supremacy. The code. Y'all are familiar with that, but you're probably not familiar with this little book. Biographies of the great kings and queens of Africa and noble black men and women. Who were they? Who are they? And why don't your children know who they are? Come on now. You ain't got the code? How you living then? What's the code we living by if you don't have the code? Come on, man. Stop. There's one book right here. I think I told y'all before. I used this book to bring my son through his Rites of Passage program. The Suppressed Rebellion. Quotations of 450 black Africans. Us. He has to know what the ancestors said in order to activate the ancestor within inside of him. So I did all the filming today to lay out the framework for the course. The last 2 or 3 months I've been sitting on the edge of the bed, laying out, building it. And now it's that time, January 6th, we roll it out. All right? Okay. So send me an email at seriousmindsinfo@gmail.com. I'm going to activate and open up the site in about a week or so. All right. Everyone that want to join can join before the 6th. And we can make it happen. All right. We can make it happen. The site is going to be open for you to peruse the site. In order for you to join for the 6th, you have to sign up before the 6th to make it happen. Keep in mind, thanks for reminding me, Quan. Keep in mind, my album, The Energy Code, all right, will be out January 20th, 2020. The Energy Code. You got an energy. You got energy. I got the energy. Yeah. Anyway, I love you all to life, man. I got to go and get back to work. Finish chopping up some things and making some things happen. I love you all to life. Remember, stay healthy, man. All right? People walking around here with the flu, not even knowing that they have it. Coughing, sneezing, all kind of stuff, man. Wash your hands frequently. All right? Those herbs that we outlined, that we talked about early on at the beginning of the show, do we need to outline them again? All right, let's run through them real quick. I'm going to name one. Y'all name one. Let's go back and forth. Black elderberry. Black elderberry. You got to have that on deck for the rest of the winter. All right? You got to drink something green every single day and eat something green every day. You got to have vitamin D on deck and vitamin C on deck. All right? Chlorella, spirulina, and moringa. You have to have it on deck. All right, make sure you get some ginseng and some B12 in your system. All right, can we do that? This is how we look out for one another. And you're right, you got to have the D3 and the K12 or the K2. K12? Soleil, is it K12 or K2? I think it's 12. All right, ginger, Soleil, it's K2 or K12? B12, D3, and K2. I think K12 or K2. I'm not sure. K12. Thank you. K12. And of course, the basic stuff, you got to get something green. All right. Lemon and ginger is not bad. Garlic is not bad for you. Cayenne pepper is not bad. Throw it in the glass bottle, shake it up. All right. Guzzle it. That energy back. All right? We have to know these few things to stay alive, man. For real. K2 is K2. Okay. Got you. All right. All right. You said kale, Hassan. All right. We're going to do the kale thing. I got to have the asparagus, kale, broccoli, the collards. There's one other green. Give me another green. What's the other green? Oh, man, that green sea moss, of course. Whoo! The Irish sea moss, yes. I'm glad you're saying that. All right? I got to get used to the coconut water. What I'm saying. Help me out with the other green. We got the spinach, kale, asparagus, broccoli, and collard. Got it. All right? Send me the emails, y'all. SeriousMindsInfo@gmail.com. .com so we can get this class tight and we can move this forward. All right? You said zucchini. All right, cool. I love you all to life. This is Professor Griff. I got to get out of here. All right, Abarigani. Love you all to life. This is Professor Griff. Sirius Mindz for Sirius Mindz. Seriously, I love you all to life, man. It's Professor Griff, man. Peace, 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 peace. All right, we getting it together, shutting it down. I'm gonna give you all time to say peace to one another. I don't want to click off just yet. Y'all need to give each other the greetings. Please do so. All right, it's just not anybody that comes on here. When you see other people constantly come on here, these are the people that, you know, that we're gonna be soldiering with. Like mine's like mine. All right, who are these people that you know that we're attracting? All right, when this information goes out, you don't know who it's going to attract. Hopefully some like-minded people. All right. All right, to those people that got into those words of those jolting words with me on Christmas. Yeah, don't take that personal. Because I was not playing. Don't take it personal. Yeah. Do not take it personal. I am out of here. I ain't heard this song in a long time, man. Oh, man, let me see. I'm wondering what's popping. Man, I ain't heard this in a minute. Damn, I forgot how fly this joint was.
Oracular interpretations as a paradigm. Priestess sing for every being so sublime. My garments him with sacred spells that stolen through the mind. If you hate, then I offer that you malalign. Other craft, so we love, enemies we bind. So we can be about the business that we've been assigned. Healing waters, reclamation of the feminine. Lest you forget, then I come remind. Black salt, dried herbs, and some knotted twine. Lest you forget, then I come remind. Bearing waters of the truth that we are intertwined. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Making offering for advancement of the humankind. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Making offering for advancement of the humankind.
Stood thousands of beautiful women. Who are you beautiful women?
While we're holy, walk up on me slowly. With reverence like you come to ceremony. My cauldron burns for the needy and the lonely. A shapeshifter for the ones that think they know me. Waterbender, dazzle all in splendor. Ecstatic union for the ones in deep surrender. The alchemy of ecstasy if you remember. When in alignment then you know there's no contender. Womb oracle, lake of liquid bounty. Whisperings of enchantment so astounding. Songs and fables of the ancients so resounding. I bow in reverence from the calm that you found me. Lest you forget, then I come remind. Black salt, dried herbs and some knotted twine. Lest you forget, then I come remind. Bearing waters of the truth that we are intertwined. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Making offering for advancement of the humankind. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Making offering for advancement of the humankind. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Making offering for advancement of the humankind. Back on my game, back on my grind. Venerated souls, elevated minds. Light a candle for the ones that's out the realm of time. Make an offer for advancement of the humankind.
And wow, I ain't heard that in a minute. But anyway, Soleil's album is on sale. She got physical copies. All right, so if y'all want a physical copy, y'all gotta hit her up. Go check her out on Soleil. Can you put your Instagram page up, Miss Soleil? All right, it's Miss Soleil on IG. Hit her up, y'all. All right, I gotta go. And peace. And skins and dun 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 dun.